What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a good start to the week. So the other day we installed the ESP Underseat storage in the back of the CrewMax. So if you're looking for that video, that install video will be popping up above me right about now. But other than that, today we are going to test this thing. There are two things we're going to test. Number one, we're going to see how much actually fits in it. And I'm talking about functional things, things you would use every day. And number two, we're going to take it for a ride and see if there's any vibrations, shaking, movement, and if it changed the noise level in the cab. Because when you see the install video, if you don't already know this, we had to cut out foam, we had to cut out carpet to make the thing fit. So let's see if everything is 100% good, and let's see what can fit in it. So here we have the new storage box that I installed the other day, and now I'm going to put it to the real world test to see what can fit in some of these compartments, see if you could actually use this on a day-to-day basis. Now, some of the things I'm going to use are kind of general. Obviously, I live in the Northeast, so we always get snow and very cold winters. So that's going to kind of be the theme of what I'm going with. I feel like before I even try to put anything in these boxes, this is the kind of thing you're gonna buy if you want to put some basic stuff in here. This isn't gonna be great for, if you're a construction worker or anything like that. I think if you were that guy, you would probably want the one that has one of these small pods and then a long box on the other side so you could fit all your tools and everything. And they do offer that. It's an aluminum box that locks on top. Quite a bit more expensive though. Now, this is what I always talk about with Toyota as well. On the double cab, they offer a underseat storage for the double cab that is one long box with a top that closes and locks, and a small little compact one like this. Now, the good part about that, it comes standard on all the double cab trucks now, and if you don't want it, it screws right into the frame, so you could take it out and put it in back and forth. It's not hard at all. But for now, let's see what fits in this one right here. So like I said, I live in the Northeast. It gets really cold, it snows. You should always be ready in case there's a breakdown or emergency. So every time, even when I didn't have this, I always leave an extra hoodie and a snow hat in the truck at all times. So let's see if this fits. In the smaller compartment here, hoodie fits, hat fits, but that's pretty much all you're gonna get in it. So if it fits there, it's gonna fit here with a little room to spare, but it is still a little tight. Now, it's a Toyota, so I don't expect a breakdown, but you still never know, and you should be prepared for anything. So you got a couple blankets here. So let's see if the blankets fit good. In the smaller compartment, not really so good. It's not as deep as I would like it to be. In the bigger compartment, it'll fit, but the seat, if you're sitting above it, you may actually feel it. Two of them will take up two compartments, and they don't really fit in well at all. Now, I'm no mechanic or construction worker, but I have a basic set of tools that I like to carry with me wherever I go, because you never know when you're really going to need them. So, in this very small compact box, we have 173 pieces. It's a mechanic set from Stanley. Let's see if this fits in here. Nope. Nope. Well, no. So I guess this is going to be one of those things that are going to end up standing to the side. Now, this is a must-have for anybody who lives in an area where there may be snow. Your standard scraper and brush. That's not going to fit. What if a game breaks out? You gotta have your stick. I guess I'll bring the pucks. What if the bluefish are hitting? You gotta be ready at all times. Any fisherman knows that. Now, obviously, I was joking around with a lot of that stuff just to make it fun. What these are great for is your basic stuff. You're gonna put your gloves in there, maybe some basic hand tools. Like I said, your hoodie, your hat, maybe a blanket you could fit under here. This is really for the everyday man. I wouldn't necessarily buy this if I was someone, like I said, who was in construction or, who was using this for commercial use, or, maybe a fisherman could use this because you could put all your lures and stuff in here, but you would never fit a tackle box unless it's a tiny tackle box, which probably isn't worth having anyway. So this is for your basic everyday utility type use. Couple tools that you may keep in here, but nothing crazy. Like I said, the boxes are pretty shallow. They're not that deep. Can't even fit my whole hand in it. But the next thing we're going to test here is we're going to put the seats down. And I'm going to see if, when I sit on the seat, if I could actually feel the storage box under me. All right, I have the seat down. We're going to jump up in the truck. I'm not going to hit my shin on the end fab. We're going right above it. Sitting down in the seat. I don't feel it at all. It actually isn't even touching the seat. So you're not going to lose any comfort for your rear passengers with it. So that is a good thing. So the first test we're gonna do here is, we're gonna drive it. We're gonna see if there's any shake, rattle, and roll. I started the truck and pretty much went down a couple blocks, and it doesn't seem like there's more noise than there was before. But you gotta remember one thing, that car totally just cut off another car. New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, New Jersey. Love you all. So the one thing you gotta remember is this isn't exactly a quiet cab to begin with. We have everything working against us right now. We got the supercharger, which is very loud. We got the tires, we got the exhaust. So overall, I don't really notice a sound difference. It's still pretty loud. I don't hear anything really. It doesn't sound like there's a rattling or a shaking. Mind you, I just got on the road with the thing. One thing I will say that is very good about the design of the box is the box is very heavy duty. It seems like if you hit it a few times, nothing would break, nothing would crack. Like I said, good durable box, but it also, the way that they designed how to put it into the truck makes a lot of sense, because when you were putting the box into the holes you just cut, it actually, you had to give them a good shove down. So I don't expect there to be a lot of shaking. I feel like it'll be more of an over time thing that we have to watch it to see if it shakes itself out of the holes. When you're doing some kind of major vibration type driving, off-roading, rocky roads, crappy roads, all that kind of thing. But overall, the noise in here is still the same. No shaking whatsoever. So if you're interested in this piece, you could find it in a lot of different places. I got mine from Sparks Parts. Don't forget about the promo code TundraDude34, saves you 5% today and every day. So it's about $190 to $200, I believe. So if you don't like this one, ESP offers two other ones, which they're big aluminum lock boxes. One of them is like this, that is made of aluminum. It has the 3 pods, the 3 containers or whatever, and they have latches on the top that you can close and lock, like I said, aluminum. And then they have another one that is like a longer box and then a short box on the end if you need stuff that's a little bit longer, the storage for the bigger things. They offer that too. Those are pretty expensive. I think one is $400 and one is $600. So this is pretty much the basic one. Like I said, I was having a good time before, just joking around. Obviously, I knew a lot of that stuff wasn't going to fit. But it's more for, I don't know how to explain it. It's more for if you're like your everyday use. Like I said in the back of the truck there, you're going to use it for your gloves, your jackets, your blankets, your first aid kit, that kind of stuff. The stuff you're going to keep in your truck for a while and just let sit there. Maybe a couple basic hand tools, everyday hand tools, a wrench, a couple screwdrivers. It's not meant for the crazy, what are you going to put toolboxes under there? Like I said before, tackle boxes. If you're into that kind of stuff, you might want to look into the longer box that they offer in ESP. But one thing that has to be noted here, and I just have to say it because, that's who I am, is there should already be a storage box under that seat from Toyota. The Crewmax is a very expensive truck. It doesn't matter what trim level you have. They offer the underseat storage in the double cab, but not the Crewmax. It doesn't make any sense to me. So what I think they need to do going forward, especially with the next generation Tundra, is give me some underseat storage. Now what they could do in this truck, I talked to a couple Tundra owners who said they wouldn't want the underseat storage. So they need to make it like the double cab, to where you can remove it if you don't want it or put it in if you do, but the truck automatically comes with it. That way everybody's happy in the long run. Because like that double cab underseat storage, you could take that out no problem. It's very easy. It screws into the seat rail. So you just unscrew it and pull it right out, and you can put it right back in. It is literally a 30-second change out. So if they had something like that, that would be great. They'd probably have to get rid of that hump right now that's underneath the Crewmax seats and just make it a flat bottom, just like the double cab. So I don't know if that would ruin comfort or anything, but that's what they got to do. And everybody complains about no underseat storage out of the factory or off the dealer lot in the Crewmax Tundra, and it's been that way for a while. So Toyota, if you watch my channel, if you're listening, we want underseat storage standard. But for now, we have ESP, and they built a great box here, and they have a couple great options. So make sure you go check them out. I believe their website is esptruck.com. But you can also just Google search ESP Truck and it'll come up. And they're on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. And they'll be happy to help you. They seem like some really great people. So if you need anything, hit them up. They'll tell you whatever you need to know. But other than that, comment below the video. Tell me what you think about this storage box. Is this something that you would buy? Is this something that you're not going to use? Would you rather the floor that they offer you now to put your storage on? Give me it all. I want to hear it in the comments below, or you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. And just so you know, right at the end of the video, still no rattling, still no sound that is different. So far the box, a good investment for the everyday daily driving vehicle, Tundra. That is yours. Crew Max cab, of course. You guys have a great day.